A blessed Wednesday evening. Today, the 25th day of June, 2025. This is the 20th installment of Money and Your Life. And you know that this Wednesday is the last Wednesday of the month. And as we promise our listeners, every last Wednesday is what we call Entrepreneur Wednesday, when we feature young business persons on the landscape of Antigua and Barbuda. Well, we start this evening with a message from scriptures, and we are going to take you to Proverbs 21, verse 5. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 5 from the New International Version. And it reads, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty." Scripture reading, as I always say, that God does not want us to live in poverty. That's why the Bible is replete, is full of money nuggets, of financial nuggets that should guide us to a place where we live happy, healthy, and wealthy lives. Let me just continue a little bit with some scriptures, because many persons, I believe, misunderstand one of the Beatitudes in the Gospel of Matthew. In fact, Matthew 5:3, that says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And when you really digest that aspect of scriptures, the Lord, our God, is not saying he wants us to be poor. Poor in spirit. The Lord wants us to live good lives. But before we continue, let us tell you, as we do every Wednesday, the mission of Personal Financial Solution is to empower every resident and citizen of Antigua and Barbuda with financial knowledge and skills to make informed decisions and achieve their financial goals, thus creating a financially literate and wealthy nation. Well, I often say that the human being, man, woman, and if we want to say mammals, the greatest organism created by God. Well, I dare say the second greatest organism created by God is business. And without business, there will be no world, because businesses are the echo center, the echo chamber of everything that happens in the world. Without businesses, we don't have an economy. Without an economy, we have poverty. Without businesses, we can't collect taxes so that government can run. Without businesses, church cannot collect collection and offering and tithes to promote and continue the word of God. Without businesses, you as an employee can't get work. And without businesses, nothing can happen. So I dare say that when you look and you think about businesses, we have to cherish this organism created by our God. And that's why every last Wednesday, I put myself out to feature and highlight businesses created by young Antiguans and Barbudans, citizens and residents, to highlight them, to highlight their journey, so that you out there can give the support to these businesses, so that our businesses in Antigua and Barbuda can serve our economy and serve our people and serve our people well. So this evening we have a team to talk about their business. It's a husband and wife, and I have spoken to them before. I've done business with them, and I was very intrigued by the business, and I believe it's a service that is needed in Antigua Barbuda, and you will hear about the service. So we'll ask them individually just to introduce themselves, and then just introduce the name of the business, and then we're going to speak about the business, we're going to speak about their journey, we're going to speak about their services, we're going to ask them to give you their number, their contact, so that you can call them, or if you can't reach them directly, call me, and I will get to them to provide you the service. So we will go immediately to my right and ask you to introduce yourself to the public of Radio ZDK 97.1 FM.
Okay, good evening, everybody out there. Have a blessed day, and hope everyone is okay. My name is Eric Joseph. I'm the owner of Callan Pumps and Supply. Started my business in 2017 and was renamed in the year 2022, and it's named Callan Pump and Supply right now. It was Real Tech property maintenance, and the business is basically surrounding maintenance, water pump, pool pumps, industrial motors, etc. Maintenance, servicing, also aligned with plumbing, and in the future, parts, sales and sales of parts and different things surrounding the water pump, pool pump, and different industrial stuff, industrial motors.
Okay, Mr. Joseph, I'm going to give the other guests an opportunity, because I see that you're so excited. You've gone into some areas that I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask you them again. I mean, your plans for the future and so forth. But I can feel your drive for this business. But let us have our other guest introduce herself, and then we will take it back to you.
Okay, well, my name is Dwayne Joseph. Many persons may be familiar with my voice by now. I'm usually here talking about anxiety and the listening spa. However, I am here tonight as a co-owner and co-partner in my husband's business, Callan Pump and Supply. So once again, I am Dwayne King Joseph, the co-owner of Callan Pump and Supply.
Okay, thank you. Now, Mr. Joseph, you indicated in the initial introduction that the business started in 2017, right? Am I correct?
Yeah.
And the business name was Real Tech Property Maintenance.
Right.
So that was the registration you did at Intellectual Property.
Yes.
Okay, great. And then you made a change to Callan Pump and Supply.
Right.
Now, could you give us an idea of the change? What something happened in the business that caused you to shift to this name, to move away from Real Tech Property and Maintenance?
To be honest with you, it's not really. It had some like odds and ends, and it was basically, at first it was like a trial and error in terms of beginning the business, and then from that now, after a couple of years into that business, we decided, I think it was after COVID, me and my wife had a discussion, and we said that, okay, real tech property maintenance is not bad, because when they say property maintenance, people might be thinking of everything that happened pertaining to a property, which is it's aligned to Carland, also pumps and supply. But having that, we just like try to broaden the whole aspect and the whole intention of what we're trying to build. So it's not only on the property, we might go to desaltation plants and stuff like that, and go to homes. So yeah, once you say property now, it basically state that your house, your property. So we try broaden the horizon, say Carland Pumps and Supplies, which is the desaltation plant, industrial places, and property. So we just put everything in one and just come with the name Carland Pumps and Supplies. Okay. Now, to elaborate on that some more, Carland Pump and Supply, basically, Carland Pump, or the word Carland mean keep water flowing. And for give most of the credit with that name, it came from my wife. So, yeah.
Well, the first time I brought somebody on, I brought on a young man, and then I brought on a young female, and I'm happy now to see that there is partnership in not only the things that you do in marriage, but you have decided as a couple to venture out in a business and work that business together. So now the name change. The reason why I asked about the name change is to just get a feel some more of the type of services that you offer. And I have to say that I know that your business is duly registered with a different organization, with Social Security, medical benefit, inland revenue, and so forth. So I know that your business is one of those businesses that abide by all the laws of Antigua and Barbuda. So I can say that to the public because I know that I've dealt with this business, right? And I try to promote that. And businesses that pay their fair share of taxes and do what is right, we must support them. So, Mr. Joseph or Mrs. Joseph, tell us now, right? And if you can go slowly so that persons can have a feel of exactly what the business does. So you can explain one, your wife can explain another aspect of the service, so that the people out there can know what are the services offered by Carland Pump and Supply, right? Because to me the service is rather unique in that they are servicing all or any equipment, but I didn't even realize that these services were offered here in Antigua and Barbuda. So let us now explain to the individuals out there the services that you offer. And remember, we can't forget, when you finish, we're going to let them know how to reach you, how to contact you for the service. But we can't give them the contact and so forth before they know what they're contacting you about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Tell the people what, and we're speaking to two young persons who have created the second best organism God has created, right? Working hard, working together as a couple in a business. And I say that when young people do good things, right, we must support them. We are big out there when they do bad things, and we beat them across their heads. So we are saying, and I'm talking figuratively, we are saying when they're doing good things, like Mr. and Mrs. Joseph in Carland Pump and Supply, let us support them. So let us hear the services so that I can call upon all of my listeners, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, persons who listen to the traditional radio. We have to give the support to these small entrepreneurs. We have to build them up so that they can continue to provide service. They can employ other persons, take other persons along the journey. So I am excited also, as you can see. So,
Yeah.
yes, the services you offer.
So some of the services that Cullen Pump and Supply do offer, repairs, maintenance, and installation of water pumps. Um, we also do electric motors. So we do the same repairs and maintenance of these different motors. In terms of the water pumps, we do uh, um, we offer the services on site. So it's not a situation where you have to remove your equipment from your home and bring it to our repair shop. It is an option if you want to do that, but we also come to your property and we can perform the services on the job site. So that is one of our advantages, that we do come to you.
Let me interject here, because this is very important. And let me stay with this one here. Repair and maintenance of water pumps.
Correct.
And you know we need water pumps to be functioning in Antigua Barbuda, especially now we're going through this drought.
Right.
And what you're saying to the people, Cullen Pump and Supply, right, will go to wherever the pump is that is malfunctioning and get it restored up and going for that customer.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And one of the things that we are big on is convenience. We want persons and our clients to feel like if they have that reliability and they have that convenience of someone coming to them if they have that emergency. So our aim is to reduce as much downtime as possible for our clients, residentials and commercials. So when I say commercials, we're thinking more like the desaltation plants. We're talking about bigger companies, organizations, things like that. Even hotels, we have quite a bit of hotel clients, who call us for pool pump repairs, pool pump maintenance. If they need consultations, we're also available for that. They may call us on site to ask us our recommendations. They may have like a few motors here, a few motors there. Maybe they may want to update and they want to get an idea on the types of pumps that they can, utilize. So it's quite broad, but yes, we are available to come on site for you. But of course, we do have our repair shop as well. It's located on Sydney Warnings Highway. That's on. I'm not sure if many persons is familiar, but Marlins Trucking, we're on the opposite side. Malvin's Trucking. We do have our repair shop there as well. So if it's a situation where you do want to bring the pump, you can also bring it there for us as well too.
Yes, I am hearing here that there are many